Ready? Ready for this? If you need a delicious vegetable side dish that you want to be tender, perfectly cooked, full of flavor, and happen at the same time that your main dish cooks, I have the answer for you. We are making grilled asparagus. All right, to make grilled asparagus, there's a couple easy steps. We're gonna prep it. I'm gonna show you the flavors we're gonna finish our grilled asparagus with, and I'm gonna show you some different examples of what you can cook alongside it so you can make your protein, like your main dish, and your veggie, same place, same time, same temp. That's important. All right, let's start by preheating our Traeger. So first of all, this is a ton of asparagus, but that's okay. So to see where I want to trim it, I'm just going to pick it up and see where it snaps. So this is kind of our goal, right? Let's trim these up. Beautiful. Okay, so to prep them, all we need is some olive oil, some salt, and some pepper. So toss. Okay, great. Now, one thing that I do want to point out is that when it comes to these not falling through the grill grates, I do like the thicker stalks instead of super thin ones. So this size is going to help us out. If I was using smaller ones, I would have to use a grill pan in there in the Traeger. So I promised you that we were going to make this asparagus alongside a main dish. One thing that I like to do it with is a flank steak because they're both going to cook at 400. It's a good temp for both asparagus and flank steak, and it's going to be not quite, but almost the same amount of time. So this flank steak, I'm getting on there for 15 to 16 minutes total, and the asparagus is going to take 8 to 10 minutes total. So we're preheated, the asparagus is prepped, we're going to get the flank steak on, and then in a couple minutes, we'll get that asparagus on too. When you put that asparagus on the grill grates, make sure that they're spread out and in a nice even layer, not stacked on top of each other, because that could cause them to get a little soggy. We're just going to spread them out so everyone has room to grill, cook at that high temp. Let's see how we're doing. Got some good looking stuff happening. Let's check our temp. Looking for 130. All right, so a couple more minutes. I think the asparagus is done though, so we're going to pull that. When the asparagus is ready to come off, I like to put it on a plate so then I can finish it with a couple different flavor options. I love to get inspiration from this book called The Flavor Bible. It will tell you by food what good matching flavors are. So we're going with butter, some Parmesan cheese, and some lemon juice. We're going to start with some lemon juice, just from about half. Good. We're going to do a little bit of butter. And we're going to finish it all off with some Parmesan cheese. Toss this around. Voila. How beautiful is that? It smells amazing. It's so good. You have to try this. Speaking of which, I'm going to try a piece real quick before we pull our flank steak up. The lemon and the Parmesan is exactly what it needs to just finish it off all the way. What a good dinner. A few good friends to pair up with your grilled asparagus include a tri-tip, any kind of steak like a filet or a New York, chicken tenders, or chicken breast cutlets. Ta-da. All right, you need an easy dinner. You need to get your family fed in a half an hour, 45 minutes at the most, without a lot of supervision, but something that's really delicious that everyone's going to want to eat. this is it. We have our flank steak that's been marinated in my basic meat marinade. You can grab that in the link below along with my recipe for grilled asparagus. Both of those are going to be down in the description. You can head over to fancyaproncooking.com. You can also subscribe to catch my next Traeger veggie recipes, my Traeger side dish recipes, and so much more. Lastly, if you want to hit me up in the comments, talk to me. Tell me what you like about this recipe. Let me know what you want to see in the future, and we can get together and have dinner again soon.